Hey, for lack of better technology right now, I'm just recording this on the world's worst webcam. But I had an idea today and I had to do the dishes. So I figured I would try out wearing a Quest Pro while doing the dishes just to see what it would be like with Apple's headset, with the announcement of that and them showing people using it like at their kitchen island and using it for work and sitting on the couch and like doing things. I figured, let me check it out and let's see what it's like to use the Quest Pro to do like a basic household task like doing the dishes. And so I wore it while doing all the dishes I had to do. I threw up a YouTube video that I could kind of glance at, and I was in pass through the entire time. So I had the YouTube video pulled up just through the Oculus browser, and I could see the dishes, I could see the sink, I could see where I was putting them, I could see the dishwasher, I could also see the baby monitor. Baby monitor's going off right now. If you can hear that, I apologize. But yeah, so I could glance at that and I could see everything I needed to see, and I'll talk a little bit more about that with some recording that I did during that time. So here, let's check it out and hear my final thoughts. So here you can see I'm wearing it in my kitchen. Just going to close up those cabinets in the back and get started on the dishes. Overall, it was pretty nice to wear. It wasn't uncomfortable or anything to be doing the dishes while wearing the headset. It was just fine. I had a little screen positioned off to my right side. You'll see that here. I don't know why I positioned it off to the right, because I could have put it straight in front of the sink. I think I'm just used to putting my phone or my iPad off to the right or the left side. And so I put the screen there, but I could have just positioned it like out the window, I guess. So maybe that was just habit. One thing that was actually really nice while doing this, typically I would have to like dry off my hands and click the iPad or click my phone screen, but here I could just look up and click skip ad or change videos pretty instantly. I didn't have to clean off my hands at all before interacting. Overall, it was really nice. I was very surprised with how everything lined up. Everything was exactly where it was. Like my hands and the dishes and everything. In the real world, they were perfectly lined up with what the Quest Pro was showing me. This camera here obviously isn't really picking up what I'm looking at, because I think I was kind of looking down, probably through the bottom of the Quest where it's open. And so it wasn't really picking up exactly what I was looking at. But here you can see the screen, and you can see the dishes that I was doing here. Had no problem setting things up and cleaning them and scrubbing everything. And it honestly worked really nice. I was totally fine with wearing the Quest Pro while doing the dishes here. So yeah, there's my thoughts on it. Overall, it was honestly not a bad experience. It was better than looking at this terrible webcam, I can tell you that. I can already tell how low quality this is. But looking through the pass-through, things were almost like one-to-one where my hands were. Having to typically dry off my hands to like touch my phone or touch my iPad to skip an ad or to change up a video. Didn't have to worry about that. I was able to operate all of the touch control stuff or the hand control stuff without drying my hands off. I could just put down the sponge or put down the brush and just skip an ad or go to the next video, and that was actually kind of nice. Being able to be totally like hands-free, which I guess normally I am with an iPad or something next to the sink, it was nice. I probably looked like a complete weirdo doing it, but honestly, would I do it again? Yeah, probably. If there was something I really, really wanted to watch and I was trying to do dishes and watch something, I probably would. I don't think it's better than using something like an iPad, other than not having to dry my hands. But overall, the experience wasn't horrible. Things that could be improved, though, if eye tracking were to work, if I could just look at something and then, like the whole Apple thing, just pinch my fingers together while like doing dishes and then look at something, boom, pinch my fingers to skip an ad, that would have been even more smooth rather than having to lift up my hand and like aim it and click. That would have been cool, because this does have eye tracking. They just don't use it on hardly anything. Another thing that I guess would have been nice is if it was a little higher quality of pass-through camera, but I didn't have any issues like seeing anything like on the dishes, like seeing any like food left over. I knew that they were clean by looking through the pass-through. Also, having the open sides and stuff not being fully closed off was nice, because in the instances that I did want to look down and see exactly where something was, or just see it in the real world, I was able to. So it's kind of nice having it being open with the Quest Pro in that regard. When I do play games, so I do put on the little side blinders, just to kind of get a little more immersion. But doing dishes, like having it be fully open, was actually really nice. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts on using the Quest Pro while doing dishes. So there's that. Let me know if you have any questions, and take care.